right, so it's race day morning. 1,700 milligrams of sodium in here, and about, I'd say, 20 ounces of water. I also got water to kind of wash things down. Bagel, honey, banana. That would be the pre-race meal. And then my plan is to kind of just sip water and have a gel 15 minutes before start. So right now it's 4 a.m. I actually got up at 3 a.m. Kind of just couldn't go back to sleep, so just got up, showered, and for the next hour and a half, kind of just chill out, stretch, just kind of get loose. So let's go.
Halfway, babe, let's go. Come on. One in front of the other.
Spencer Fang.
All right, guys, so what a race. What a race. 6 months of prep, over 1,200, I think almost 1,300 miles within that 6 months of just long runs, tempo work, speed sessions, zone 2, zone 3, easy runs. And the course itself, harder than I thought. Elevation gain is only around 800 feet, but I think because it's rolling hills, so you're going constantly up and down, you really can't find your rhythm. And you're expending so much energy. The biggest hill is at, I believe it was mile 9. It's just a constant uphill for like, I don't even know, it felt like half a mile. So expending that much energy that early just kind of took a lot out of me. I mean, I saw a lot of people slow down. My goal with that was to just maybe go 15 to 20 seconds slower, and then off of the downhills, just try to stride it out. Not go too fast on the downhills, because going downhill also it takes a big toll on the quads specifically. So, but yeah, at the halfway point, I think I was at like a 138. I saw the clock, it was like 138.12 or something along those lines. And I kind of knew, I don't know, it was going to be a tough second half. Just overall, the legs were feeling pretty heavy. It was hotter than I expected. I think the start line was like 60, 61, 62 degrees. So given it's the rolling hills, it was steamy out, just really hot. I couldn't stop sweating. So race conditions could obviously have been better. But just looking at the splits, I'm very happy about the splits. So really didn't slow down until mile 18. You see it goes into the 740s. But I mean, my first marathon, I started cramping around mile 16 to mile 18. This time I had 2 cramps, one on my right hamstring at mile 22, and then actually my other hamstring at mile 24. And man, I'm so happy that it didn't really just lock up for the remainder of the race. I had to stop completely, stretch it out, try to massage it with my hands, and then it kind of just loosened up as I tried to run it off, and then it came back, like I said, in mile 24. So I remember at mile 23, so 3.2 miles left, I was like, okay, if I hold a 740 pace, I'll be able to hit 319, 50 something, doing that mental math. And unfortunately, mile 24, I knew after the cramp, I just wasn't able to do it. So still finished strong though, like my last mile, 733, and then that last quarter mile, 0.2, 6:35 minute per mile pace on that. So just try to give it all I had at the end, and just really happy with the effort, with just given the tough course. There is a marathon in November I'm kind of eyeing right now. It's a flatter course. It's around where I live, and it's a good PR opportunity there. I'm gonna put another great prep in. Gonna do more hill work, even though this next course that I'm looking at isn't very hilly, but it's only gonna make you a stronger runner. So more speed sessions, more hill work, more just longer tempos within long runs. And honestly, just thinking about it, less zone 2 running right now. I recovered pretty well at this last marathon prep. I mean, I had that injury with like 10 weeks out, which kind of derailed some of my improvement, my progression, but overall the prep went well. So you live and learn. I think that's the beauty of like self-programming, self-coaching is kind of adapting on the fly. But yeah, I am truly happy about that race. Just given the whole day. I mean, I woke up at 3 a.m., couldn't go back to sleep. So ideally wanted to get an extra hour of sleep. Probably got about 5.5 hours, which is around where I thought I was going to get. And yeah, I remember that morning, which just took so long. Had a bagel, honey, banana. Yeah, I think that's what I had. And I lost a gel. It came out of the belt at like mile 5. And I just like finally found my rhythm. I just didn't want to turn around. I wish I had that right at mile 20, mile 21. Maybe that would have prevented a cramp. But yeah, man. I remember looking back too, like I heard it and I looked back and I saw the gel. So I had 6 gels because I lost that 7th one at mile 5. So that's another like little thing that could have helped me. Luckily, no stomach issues. It was really around mile 18. I really got like, you could feel the tightness in the hamstrings, tightness in the calves. And every water station, I was getting water, Gatorade. So I also brought 2 water bottles with me. One had, I believe, 3 scoops of electrolytes, so 1,500 milligrams of sodium, and then the other was just water. So yeah, I mean, nutrition-wise, a lot better than my first marathon, but obviously could have done better because I cramped. So just happy. My body's pretty banged up right now, so I'm gonna just recover this next week, next 2 weeks probably, slowly introduce running again. And then I mentioned it before, but maybe just rip a 50 miler after, a 5 to 6 week build. And then from there, recover again, and then go into kind of like a speed. I guess more so, I want to improve my 5K, my 10K, my half marathon before going to a full marathon prep. It'll probably just transition into my next marathon prep, but that's kind of where I'm at currently with what I think I want to do for the rest of the year. But yeah, it's this improvement is super addicting. I want another PR. I want another one. So, and I know so even going back to episode 1, I wanted a 309. Far from it, very far from it. But my idea of that is that's like a stretch goal is 309. But it just gives me faster paces to hit. So it kind of puts me in a better fitness level than if I were to go. So I got a 3:30 on my first marathon. Let's say my goal was, I don't know, sub 320, sub 325, right? I don't think I would have maybe hit it. Maybe I would have gotten a 324, right? So just given a more aggressive approach, this marathon prep, I believe it helped me out. So for this next marathon prep, kind of depending on where my 10K is at, 5K is at, and the half marathon, I might just try to go for a sub 3. And training's gonna be different, more speed sessions, so I'm gonna be hitting faster paces. So my fitness level will progress tremendously, in my opinion. So kind of just spitballing all my thoughts out, but yeah, I'm truly happy. Having that first marathon, first high rocks, first true half marathon I did, first triathlon, all those firsts are great. But once you do that second and you really see that improvement and you see, a smaller time, a shorter time, it's just so rewarding. And it's so addicting. So, but yeah, I appreciate really all the comments, all the feedback that I've gotten these past 20 plus episodes. It's been truly awesome. And be on the lookout for the next prep, because I'm definitely going to start it within the next couple of weeks. I appreciate it. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video, in the next prep.